Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Chaos Chronicles. I'm your host, Dusty. This is my co host, Jordyn, and we are here to discuss everything Wednesday, episode 1 of season 2. Here We Woe Again. Directed by Tim Burton himself, the icon, the legend.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm excited. This is already, it started off with a banger. Like, I'm already kind of hooked.
Yeah, also me.
Someone
Um,
already finished it. Wasn't me. Never is me. It will never be me, ever.
uh, my thing, the reason this happens is because they hook me and then I need to know. I need
Honestly,
the answers. So,
honestly, episode 1 did that for me. I watched the first episode last night and I finished it really late, but it ends on a cliffhanger where I'm like, this is not real life. I had to start episode 2. Did I get through to episode 2? No, I did not. It was like 1 a.m. at this time, 1 a.m.
yeah, I was bad. I stayed up till 4 the day it came out.
My alarm is set for 5 a.m. on the weekdays. 5 a.m. Yep, there ain't no way. I stayed up too late last night to watch episode 1, but we did it and it is good. I really liked it. What are your overall thoughts? What were we feeling for episode 1?
I feel like they're giving a lot of, throughout the entire season, feels very, she is back trying to solve another mystery. We love
Yeah,
that.
right.
And it kind of has moments where it feels a little bit like Scooby Doo.
I agree. Even in episode 1, I was like,
Yeah. You can
hmm.
really see Tim Burton's style throughout the entire series.
Mhm.
And the casting, I find the casting was perfect for everybody.
I agree. I do love the cast. I love it. There are characters that I'm really living for in season 2. I really like Pugsley in season 2 so far already. Like, I don't know why. I think her brother is adorable.
I
And
think when it comes to Pugsley, he didn't get enough screen time in season 1.
I agree.
So it was kind of nice to see Pugsley came back. He looked like he had a glow up.
Mhm, mhm.
And yeah, I was happy to see Pugsley join us at Nevermore.
Yes, and we're definitely going to see more of him. Like, he already is doing crazy things at the school, but we'll get to that point when we get to that point in the episode. But he's already wilding with his
Wild.
with his new friend, his new buddy.
I, I feel sorry for his new roommate.
Me too. But honestly, his roommate can control bugs, so it's like, girl, what even is that? Like, what
I don't,
species or creature are you? What is this?
yeah, I would like some answers and clarification on the controlling of bugs.
Yeah, me too. I don't like
Es-
bugs, so
Especially because this season, we didn't see Eugene. Why am I drawing a blank? What is his name? Is it Eugene?
Eugene is the roommate of Pugsley.
Okay, yeah, then it is Eugene. Eugene didn't have this power in season 1.
I don't even remember Eugene in season 1, if I'm being honest and real.
Uh,
But I also kind of forget season 1 because it was like 3 years ago.
yeah, I will say, so going into this season, I gave myself a little refresher and I watched the last few episodes just to kind of like remember where we are.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I Eugene does help in the finale with
Of part of
a part,
season
yeah,
1.
yeah, Crackstone or whatever the hell his name was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I forget.
in there. But Eugene basically had mentioned, hey, I'm only doing this because of your sister.
Right.
So I don't
Right.
think it was much of a choice.
No. And I forgot that he was in it, and I do recall now that he didn't have abilities to control insects that we
He kind of got a glow up this season too.
well, everyone's been practicing their abilities because even Pugsley at the beginning of the episode when we see him like zap the stop sign, like, girl, you weren't doing that. You weren't doing that like this.
He was kind of a walking mat in season one.
Right. And now
So,
his target and like targeting skills are good. I mean, he literally dead centered the stop sign with his electricity.
and his electricity mirrors Uncle Fester.
Mm-hmm.
So we know where that's coming from.
Yes. Yes. And then we know that Wednesday's been practicing her abilities with her psychic abilities with a Goody spell book. But now she might be doing too hard in the paint because we be seeing her like wilding out and like crashing out several times.
Several times, and you'll see several more.
Didn't Morticia say that like it was due to like stress or something? Because she does mention it at some point.
I think so. I think Morticia had mentioned it's because it was kind of seemed like the reason it was happening was because she was
Using too much of energy,
yeah, because
exhausting
she was
herself.
and that's partially why.
Right. Which we do see her. She is using her power quite a lot. Like at the beginning of the episode, which I really love the beginning of the episode when we see her. Like it starts off like in this tied up room of dolls,
This
and
was giving Pretty Little Liars dollhouse
oh
energy.
my gosh, it was. It really was. And dolls creep me out. So I was already getting the heebie-jeebies during the scene. But we realized that it's a scene that happened previously. We go back in time and we see her that she really wants to take care of this case that has been bothering her since childhood of the scalper.
I was living for. She had her crime scene board at school. It was like 6th grade show and tell or whatever.
Yes. Yes.
And
Oh my
everyone's
god.
looking around like, what?
I literally was living for the comedy scenes in this bit. Like the when Thane went and got the evidence piece and it was a bowling ball with a rubber duck in it, I was like, what goofy shenanigans are we doing? And one of my favorite scenes of the whole episode was the TSA scene with the weapons. I was rolling the whole time.
And their main concern was Thing.
Yeah, literally. That's a fake hand, not real.
Mortician school.
Mortician school, duh. But she's pulling out all kinds of weapons. I'm like, girl, what?
How is she? How are we carrying all that?
How are we carrying all that? And then they only cared about the sunscreen when she's pulling out like whole knives.
There was this like medieval chain with the ball.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Spikes.
It was a good scene.
It was pretty funny. And she was like really hand cream.
Right. She's like,
I love her and Thing's relationship.
Me too. Me as well. It's just
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why don't we move along? I'm just going to pull up the notes because I went to sleep. One of the main Yeah, so the way she had solved the um figure out who was the cause of uh, oh my god, we're talking Wednesday and there's a storm. So let's see. Once she touches that bowling ball, that is when she
Oh, there's two of me. There we go.
once she touches the bowling ball, that is where she figures out who the killer, who it actually was.
Yeah, she sees his face and
Would
she's
you,
hunting him down.
would you have gone after a serial killer? Like that takes balls.
Wednesday has no emotion, really. So she probably just said, I got this. I mean, with Fane's help, she literally succeeds. But if she has an accomplice. If I didn't have an accomplice that was going to help me, I would probably be dead. I would have been dead in that chair.
You would have been one of the dolls.
I would have been a doll, baby. I would have been one of the dolls. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't
And
know if I would have gone into the.
no.
But she's also pretty unserious. Like, one thing I find with Wednesday is she is very determined. She gonna
Very
do
determined.
what Wednesday is gonna do. So,
And
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 she
will.
does.
And do. And she succeeds in taking off this man. Now, doesn't I thought she scalped him, but if you look, okay, so she defeats this man with the help of Thing. And I thought that she like killed him low key, but apparently she didn't because if you see
That's
that
what I thought
frame,
too.
yeah, I thought so. But when you see the framed article that she hangs from the police station or police records or whatever that they arrested him with the help of her, I was like, oh, I thought she killed him for real.
Yeah, that was a surprise to me too because I got the impression that she was going to kill him.
Me too. And she did not. She did not kill him.
She wanted his ass to rot in jail.
Oh yeah, rot in jail.
Apparently,
For however long this has been going, but she mentions that like it's been bothering her since childhood. So, but she is a child, so like how long ago really was that?
I
Like
don't. That
how
is
old is she? How old is Wednesday? Like 16, maybe?
so. Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not. She's clearly in school.
Right.
So, but what grade or year, that is beyond me. Like, I don't know.
She's 16.
Okay.
So she still is a kid. So it can't be that long that she's been wanting to do this. However, she does it.
So, because I believe the show and tell diorama thing, she was like 6. So, the 10 years it's been bothering her, I guess.
10 years, that's crazy.
10 years of holding that grudge.
10 years of holding the girl, and she got her big one, and she took out him.
And did.
And we learned a couple of things during like this scene where she's looking at her like framed article or whatever. We also learn in this moments that she's also still working on her novel. We also learn that Pugsley's obviously been working on his abilities, as we saw when he shoots down the stop sign, and he's also going to school this year as well.
I guess they decided he was better off at Nevermore.
Right. Which did their parents go there too? Like, I'm assuming yes, because they
Yes.
know. Okay, I was like, I'm assuming so.
They covered that actually in season 1.
I need to
So
rewatch.
Morticia was a nightshade. And I
forgot all that.
believe Gomez was also maybe. Question mark?
Possibly.
I
I
know
could see
that
it.
he got accused of murder or something when he was going to Nevermore.
There's a lot of people that get accused of that here. Because Xavier did.
Honestly, you may as well at this point.
Xavier did in season 1, which is why he's not the school in this season, which we learn later in the episode.
I mean, yes and no.
True.
The reasons why they decided to write him off.
I don't remember why they cut him. I know that Jenna was angry with the decision to cut him.
Jenna is one of those ride or die castmates. She fought hard and stood her ground with the Scream franchise over Melissa's firing, and
then actually left because of that.
Yeah, and now I'm not like so surprised that she possibly was not a happy person about it.
Yeah.
But I think had they not taken him off of the show.
What were the reasonings? Do you know the reasons exactly? Because I don't.
I do.
What are they?
So there was some heavy allegations of SA.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay,
now,
well, that's a reason to get fired.
In my eyes, allegations are allegations until they're proven to be fact. And I'm not going to discredit those people. But, because, like, obviously, I don't think we'll ever see or hear the full story.
No.
So.
Definitely not.
I'm not going to speak on it because I don't know.
Right. Regardless of how true the allegations are, if I were on a team of writers or directors or casting, like a casting,
it would have been a PR nightmare.
It would have been a nightmare. So
especially with how this is one of their top-rated shows.
Right.
So.
Right. Definitely, and especially since there's a lot of reasons. We're talking about all the characters, like the main characters, are minors, and there's just a lot going on. Like not the actors probably. The actors probably are not minors, but the characters are.
So.
So yeah, it is a lot. That's a lot to deal with. So his firing, understandable. Melissa's firing, that's a different story, but that's for a different day.
That's a whole different franchise.
That's a whole different franchise, a whole different day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, that's why. Which is
okay.
I think it was kind of clever as to how they did it.
I'm just glad we got a answer, I guess, because I was thinking they were just gonna kind of like run past it and say hee hee ha ha, fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, Netflix doesn't mess around.
No, they do not. They do not. But sadly, this is the last season of Wednesday because Jenna is not going to pursue the character after this, unfortunately.
Which is tragic.
And I think it has to do with what they did to the actor that played Xavier. I'm pretty sure that's it. So we are on our last legs with Wednesday.
Which breaks my heart because this is a really... We have talked about it before, like, some shows are, like, pulling... You're like, ugh, why? Why are you giving it another season? Then there's shows like...
The Lego Star Wars show we watched. It's getting a second season. I think it's out.
In September it comes out.
Why? Why is this getting a second season? Guys, don't watch it. Don't watch it.
Because they're going to rebuild the people.
No. I want to cry.
But yeah, no. Shows like this, all the good shows tend to end earlier than I would like them to.
Especially Netflix shows, specifically.
Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, that was a misfire. Yeah, like It's sad because I really enjoyed this adaptation of the character
Addams?
of Wednesday Addams.
Okay. Yeah, I did too. Jenna Ortega, it literally embodies this character so well that I would have liked to see more, but since we're only getting this as the um like the last season of Wednesday, I hope the last four. Well, you already know what happens in the 4 episodes. I do not, so I'm hoping that the ending of this is really good. It started off really good. Like the episode 1 is actually really good.
I don't love the Netflix. Can we not do this? The split season is kind of annoying.
We're done with it. We're done. We did it with Squid Games, and it wasn't needed. And we're doing it now. Is this a normal? Is this the new normal for Netflix?
It feels like it because I believe Bridgerton also was split.
I think Stranger Things is going to be as well. Netflix, this is not the move, girl. Let's just talk about that. That is not the move, girl.
I'm just like, why?
What's the purpose? What does it add? What does it do?
What is it doing for you?
What's it doing for you? What's it doing for ratings? What's it doing for the shows?
Because I would love to see the stats on that just because.
Me too. I would like to see what we're thinking or why we think this is a good idea, because I feel like this is just going to upset people eventually if it hasn't already started to really get on everyone's nerves. As Netflix has already have done multiple times. Actually, Netflix, you're probably on your last legs, girl, because we don't got much going for us anymore. We got Wednesday ending. We got Squid Games ended. We got Stranger Things ending.
But Squid Game has a whole ton of spin-offs coming.
That's what I heard, and I don't know how I don't know if I'm excited about that. I don't know.
Because I believe there's like Squid Game World or Squid Game USA or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there's going to be a US version,
on
yeah.
the horizon very soon.
I don't think it's going to hit as good, but
another, just we shall see at the time.
yeah.
Because if it's like pulling needles, then but
But okay, that's a different story for a different day too. We might cover that.
We'll see. I'm just trying to. Guys, if I seem spacey today, it's because I actually am.
Are you reading the notes? I could say.
I'm trying to see. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got us. So in our notes, we also see that there's this guy that gets attacked by crows. His name's Carl. Who knows who Carl is? Not I. He's like watching and taking photos of these like lovers in the woods. He's kind of being weird. Not gonna lie.
He was giving. I think they had said he's like a private investigator.
They did.
Yeah. So
they did. So they did later in the episode, but in the moment of this scene, it was giving creeper. But he gets like totally pulverized, attacked by crows in this van. And what do we think about this? Because this happens twice in this episode where these crows attack people. Who do we think is even doing this? Like, what is happening? What do you think? Do we have any suspects from episode 1? Now, you watched more, so you know more. In episode 1, did we have any suspects of who could be doing this? Or any, like, people that are sussing us?
I'm trying to think.
I have one that susses me.
Who?
And the only reason that this person and character susses me is because of a scene that happens later in the episode. But I think that the new principal is sus as hell.
You know what? Maybe.
The new principal is very sus, and I'll mention it again when we get to that point.
He kind of gives creepy energy.
Right. He does.
His deal? What is principal?
What's his name? Hold on. I got this. It's in here somewhere.
That man?
Where is he? Where is he?
So, he's kind of suspect, but I wouldn't.
Ooh, I'm itchy. Barry. Barry's his name.
Harry Berry? I don't. What's his deal?
Right. What is Barry's deal for real?
Why is he the principal? Because we know that everybody kind of has a thing. We have the werewolves, we have the sirens, we have those weird, we have the Medusa-like people whose names I can't.
Gorgon.
Gordon.
Gorgon. Is it Gorgon?
It sounds like maybe that is it. Yeah. And then we have.
It is. Now we have this Eugene that controls insects.
Yeah. What about the like? I thought I had seen in the trailer there were people that had like zero face.
Ooh. I don't remember that. There's
witches
because
they only showed them like a split second. So I'm wondering, maybe that's where he came from. I don't know.
Because he's giving weird.
He also was giving the impression that he was around the school when Morticia was there.
Yes, because he actually wants her to be the chairman of the gala that they're having, because they want to like resort back to the roots of Nevermore and really put the focus on like the outcasts. Because I mean, we're talking supernatural beings.
Yeah.
So they are outcasts. They all are, like the whole school is. So yeah, which we know that Morticia hasn't accepted it this episode yet. She's on the fence about it. She's like, maybe not. I don't know, my guy.
I don't know if I want to deal with you.
Right, which is like fair. She's got enough going on. They're kind of staying, like her and Gomez are kind of chilling here. They were like offered, which they were weirdly offered the lady's like cottage that was like the main villain of the season 1.
Yeah,
which was weird.
The greenhouse. Why? Basically, the descendant of Crackstone. Her residency is what Gomez and Morticia were offered.
Right. But only if Morticia accepted the chair position, which she hasn't in the episode yet. So, and she hates the coloration of the cottage. She really hates it.
Girl, I'm with Morticia. That house was ugly.
It was also given awful vibes. Let's be real.
Morticia, get that stage in if you're moving in, because girl, the energy in there.
She's gonna change it all up. She probably likes the energy. She don't like the colors though.
Yeah. So I was thinking Barry. I guess now that you mention it. But I'm wondering if it's someone that we'll be introduced to later. Because
yeah. I could see it being. I think Barry is meant to be giving people weird vibes right now, but I don't think he's the main.
I don't think so either.
Like the villain. It's like a red herring kind of situation of a villain. But he does give weird things, and here's why. Like, this is jumping way deeper in the episode than I would like right now, but I want to talk about it. So we see a scene where he brings in Bianca to ask her to be whatever role. I forget what role he asked her to be. The student something.
Was it student liaison, maybe?
Yes. The student liaison. And she actually declines the offer because she's booked and busy, she stated, but he blackmails her and says he will take away her scholarship if she doesn't do it, which I thought was weird, because why are you going to take a scholarship away from a student that's booked and busy, trying to like do well in school and doesn't want to be this liaison for this gala?
He wants Bianca's abilities.
Yeah. He does. He compliments her abilities as a siren and says that she could be a good candidate to portrayal to portray a outcast well. It basically is what he said. And I'm like, that's sus. You know you want to use her powers for something that's probably not the greatest thing. So that is all sus to me.
Yeah.
So she's forced into taking the liaison position, which she doesn't want to do, and she announces that. So I thought that was a little weird. You're actually blackmailing like a 16-year-old girl. That's weird. But so I wanted to talk about that. That's way ahead of the game here. But going back, this stalker too. What the fuck? Who is this stalker? Because we see after Enid meets up with Wednesday for the first time back in their dorm
one thing about the dorm situation, I love that Wednesday brought her one of the dolls.
Oh my god, same. There's little cute comedy bits in this that actually kill me.
The funny thing is that doll kind of resembled her Enid a little bit.
It did. And I would have burnt that doll. It is demonically possessed. No. But it was funny though. And then Ajax, who I guess is trying to get with Eden, but she ain't having it, gave her a pink pony. Pink Pony Club, baby. That
was my initial thought. I was like, okay, Pink Pony Club.
Literally, I thought the same thing. I was like, come on, Chapel Bean in there. It was interesting. But then we see that arrow with the picture attached to it of Wednesday and Barry. Who do we think this is, or who it could be? Because there really is no one that I would see right now stalk Wednesday. Unless it's someone from season 1.
No.
That isn't here currently.
No. I gotta really stop watching ahead.
Oh, yes. I was literally about to say, I was going to message you before. I'm like, this is what happened. This is the last scene.
I'm sitting here like going through your notes to see if what I want to talk about is there.
So my notes are very detailed. So if it's not in here, it did not happen.
It definitely did not happen. But in a later episode, I will revisit because I do have a possible theory as to who's sending the ravens.
Okay.
Yeah. And like there are some great jaw-dropping moments that happen throughout the next 3 episodes. So I cannot wait to hear your thoughts. Who is this guy that she's basically Ajax? Well, she's basically replaced.
Oh, we're back. Hello. The storm that you're having is giving spooky for real.
Oh my god! I'm like,
I heard
what is happening?
I hear it.
So, who? What was the guy's name that she was Enid replaced Ajax with?
Who's the guy's name that she?
Because she basically replaces him over summer.
I don't remember. You got me in a funky, I don't know answer. Not the I don't know.
Well, I can't think of his name. I know they gave us a name.
Are you talking about Enid replaced him with somebody else?
Yeah, the guy that she's all...
I don't remember his name. Fuck.
He was giving me...
Oh, they did give a name.
He's giving me main character wannabe energy.
He's one of the werewolves, right?
Yeah.
I can see what he looks like, and I don't know what what his name is, but
I
I know
know
what he
he's
looks
got
like.
like a faux hawk thing going on.
Yeah, hold
Dark
on.
and dreamy energy.
Hold on one moment, please.
How do you feel about Enid not breaking the news to Ajax? Like, what do you think of her delay in
I
telling
think
him?
her delay in
Like,
telling him,
would you?
if I'm being honest, I as a 16-year-old, I probably would do the same thing.
Okay, fair.
Like 16-year-olds are not confrontational.
I was very confrontational.
I'm dead AF at that.
I would have been like, pass.
Yeah, I don't know.
We
In
grew
like,
apart over summer.
I think she should just tell him, because
She
now
ripped that band-aid off.
this man is like following you around. It's kind of giving creepy.
Yeah.
But like, you need to tell him to, like, maybe he'll stop being a creep. I don't know.
Oh, I think I actually have two possible suspects.
We also let's see. We find out that Xavier is actually going to that other school, right? Reichenbach Academy, which who knows what that is, but that's where he is. They at least told us. I'm glad they told us.
Yeah, I'm glad that they gave us the student of honor. Oh, shoot. We're not there yet. Never mind.
Let's see.
I love. She gets back to Evermore, and she is a celebrity now.
Yeah, for saving the school, everyone's talking about her. They're all wanting to be her friend, wanting her to sign autographs. As someone like Wednesday Addams, getting that kind of like spotlight on her, she's going to absolutely hate that.
And she does.
And she does. She literally does. I loved the scene in the dorm when she first got there, where all the werewolves are in there, and they were all like talking to her, and she's like, "God help me." She was like, "No, ma'am."
But thankfully, Enid shoots the rest of the pack out.
Thank God. You a real one, Enid. Enid a real one. I will
She really
say.
is.
She's like an actual real friend, which is interesting because later, like during the pyra whatever, the little thing they have with the fire and the thingy and the things,
Where Wednesday is the student of honor.
yes, that the note that she gets from her stalker literally is like a quote from Enid, which I thought was weird. Like, I think they used a quote that Enid said within the note. If I remember correctly, I didn't write what the note said for whatever reason, but
Yeah, I think you're correct, though.
they used a quote that we heard Enid say earlier, which was weird because, like, how are they listening in to their conversations?
Is it possible? Could this? I really wish we were. Do we know when this is set in?
I don't think so.
I'm only asking because is it possible that the stalker might have the room tapped? Like, could there be a listening device in their dorm?
It's giving that because if I remember correctly, the quote that's on the note that Enid had said previously was in their room, in their dorm room. So I do think something is in there. Like there is like a bug, some kind of listening device, or some other craziness. What if the character itself has like uh hearing like abilities? They could have
Like
they
super hearing or something.
yeah.
I could see that as a possibility.
What if they're a werewolf? Wouldn't werewolves have like better hearing abilities?
Yes. Because with a werewolf, they would be, your senses would definitely be more heightened.
Right, being part, wolf. So I think maybe possibly the character could be a werewolf. Or like you said, maybe there's just a bug planted in the room, which even regardless of when this takes place, I think that could be a thing.
Does Nevermore have vampires?
I would think so. We haven't been introduced to one, I don't believe, but I believe so. There would be
Because like a vampire might have like super hearing.
right. That's true. I think we haven't really been introduced to vampires or witches, but both of those have to be in this school too, right? Like
You would think.
if they're gonna have werewolves, you would think vampires, and then witches are just obvious.
Gorgons.
They have gorgons, and then whatever else werewolves. I don't even know like other ability. Like I don't know, would Wednesday or her brother be considered anything, or are they just gifted?
So the thing I take with Wednesday, like I don't know what exactly is causing Pugsley's zappy zappy, right?
Yeah.
But I believe that Wednesday has the psychic ability.
From
And
her
she's
relative.
kind of like a seer.
Yeah. Right. Which, yeah, because I think Morticia's sister was also a seer or something similar because Morticia compares Wednesday to her sister.
And she compares her to her sister a lot, which makes me wonder, will we see Morticia's sister at some point?
Yes. Will we see Ophelia? I don't know. Is she still in the room with us? Is she alive still? Because I can sense and feel that like with Wednesday right now, if she continues doing what she's doing at the
She's gonna kill herself.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if her aunt is alive.
That's a good question.
Because I feel like Wednesday's addicted to using her abilities, but she's doing them for the right reasons.
When it comes to Wednesday, I find that she has, like, at the end of the day, she's in her heart or whatever, like she has pure intention, but because she's misusing the power, I think will she end up, if she continues down the road that Morticia is worried about, right? Will she kill herself with it?
Yeah, I see this too.
Now,
I'm wondering if that's like kind of like a scenario in which we could see, with this being the last season, could it end with Wednesday killing herself, overdoing her powers?
that's a good question.
It is a good question because we already see her take herself out this episode at the end of the episode. So,
well, that is or is she going to learn to harness it at the end of it?
right. One of the two has to be the case. So she's either going to exhaust herself to complete exhaustion, or she's going to be like,
what if she doesn't exhaust herself But what if the power eventually starts to make her go crazy? Like, I could see them locking her in an institution.
For sure. 100%. I could see that too. That would make sense.
God, I want Netflix. I want these last 4 episodes pronto.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna try to do the Wednesday snap, and I can only do one. But my I would really like to know. You know, we bypassed
What's that?
Max telling Pugsley and Eugene that little fairy tale story with the stop motion animation.
It was really good. It was one of my favorite scenes. I mean, Tim Burton, we know we love Tim Burton. Down. Love Tim Burton down. So when we got this animated storytelling of the Clockwork Heart,
it was kind of giving it had a little bit of energy of, like, obviously it's Tim Burton, but I caught a little bit of it feeling like I really wanted to go back and watch Nightmare Before Christmas
right?
Or Corpse Bride, because that style really appeals to me.
I agree. I liked it a lot, and the story is giving Edgar Allan Poe, so it's like but yeah, I agree. I wanted to do the same thing. I'm like, can we get this in something? Can we do this again? Can we make another something like this? Like, I like the animation was really good. Very spooky, very Tim Burton, very Night Before Christmas, Corpse Bride, you know, like all those.
It makes me wonder, though, will we maybe see, well, obviously we don't know if Ophelia is alive. Well, and if Ophelia is dead, are we going to get, like, a little bit more of the backstory as to why and how?
Right.
Because
I hope we get something.
I need you don't introduce a character to me and not tell me the fate of said character.
Yeah, I agree. Especially because Morticia keeps bringing her up.
She's bringing her up all the time.
Right. So I'm wondering if we'll see Ophelia come into play at the end half of the series.
You mean in the last 4?
Yeah.
I think that could be a possibility.
I think so too. But who knows? Maybe, maybe not.
I will say that answer doesn't exist in the first 4 episodes.
Ooh, we got a little tea. A little tea time.
Unfortunately.
We also see Wednesday come across Mr. Carl, our little friend that was watching the lovers. Carl's died, got his eyes completely removed from his head. I guess the Crows had a snack. I don't know.
Brains.
Literally brain. Interesting that you say that. Actually, but before we get into that, Wednesday runs into Galpin, which is Tyler's dad from season 1,
and he, I believe, I'm having delirious flashbacks, but he basically tries to get Wednesday to investigate with him, correct?
Yes, because Carl was helping him investigate this case that they're on. That was the case that got Carl killed, obviously. So someone doesn't want them to figure out whatever they're trying to figure out.
Yeah, and the lightning just scared the crap out of me.
We got some spookalookies going on her end, guys.
Tell Telltale Heart. Well, he's telling that story too. Pugsley's eyes go wide. He's like,
Yeah, yes, he wants to go and
let's
investigate.
go, sir.
He wants to investigate that tree, the skull tree, and he does. Towards the end of the episode, he does go by himself to investigate the skull tree, and finds an interesting being there.
He's very much an Addams, where he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go on my own.
He went on his own and found a whole zombie in this tree, which is interesting.
I think the
Now
zombie only has one eye.
he does. Or it does. It does.
That zombie was not the time to be watching in the middle of the night.
But Pugsley just wants a friend, as we can see in the episode 2. He doesn't have any friends.
It's giving depth. The parallels between Wednesday's first year at Nevermore to her brother Pugsley is almost, they're very similar.
They're similar, but does Wednesday want friends?
There's a little bit of, no.
Yeah.
Wednesday doesn't want the people friends, but Pugsley, he does.
Pugsley is eager and like wanting a friend. We see it earlier in the episode. I didn't talk about it, but when they're getting settled, when Pugsley and Eugene are getting settled into their dorm, Pugsley actually asks Eugene if he can go hang out with his friends later in the day, but Eugene puts a halt to that and says, we're going to take our friendship slow because I just met you like 3 seconds ago.
Yeah, he basically was like, I'm only doing this for Wednesday.
Right.
Which kind of pulled at my heartstrings a little bit.
Yeah, I feel for Pugsley. I do. Pugsley just wants a friend, but now he has a zombie friend. Perfect, right? Now we got a zombie in the mix, and he's just buddies.
I can't wait till you hear the zombie's name.
Oh my gosh, I will be watching episode 2 tonight.
Iconic.
I'll be watching it tonight after Big Brother. So let's see what else. There's only a little bit left to talk about. So we do go to the if I could speak.
Pyre. It's like Pyre, maybe?
That thing. You all know what we're talking about if you've seen the show and watching the thing. We're going to that.
Yeah. And I think it was... I'm bad with words. Pyre. It was some kind of fire.
There's a fire in place, and then we see Wednesday's work has been taken. They stole the manuscript. It's under the fire. It's going to get crispy crisp.
Was it? Someone makes a good point to Wednesday, being like, "Why would you only have one copy?"
Fair, so fair. Why would you? I don't know if it's Enid or not.
I think it might have been something Enid said.
I don't think many people know that she has this at all. So
it would have been a teacher,
her parent, her mom, or Enid. I don't even think her brother knows. So
I don't think so either.
So it'd either be Enid, one of her parents, probably her mother, or a professor. Because we do see her interact with the professor. I didn't even write a note on it, but when she was playing her music, the new lead of music, was it her that said it?
Mate.
Well, she just had met her.
No, I definitely feel like it was Enid, but music teacher lady.
Mm-hmm.
She is also giving suspect.
I would agree because she compliments Wednesday like immediately, but Wednesday's playing was good. But she mentioned something along the lines that like hurt or something makes the best music, something along those lines.
Yeah, that comment kind of made me wonder, what is your what are your actual true motives?
Mm-hmm.
And she's kind of got this like this musician teacher chick. She's giving very mysterious. So she's either a red herring or maybe it's her.
Right. Yeah, I'm interested to see more of her because she came out kind of bold. So,
So
I'm
bold.
yeah, so bold and so I don't know, sharp, I should say. So I'm curious to see more of her character develop because we obviously will probably see her with Wednesday because Wednesday's a performer or whatever, and I think she seemed like she liked what Wednesday was performing when she found her. So we're going to see more of that, I'm sure. You know that if we do or not, I think we will.
I feel like she is also giving sus in my eyes.
Hmm. Which is fair.
But my number one suspect is not introduced yet.
Gotcha. My number one suspect is Barry right now.
Barry, whatever the fuck his name is.
Barry Dort. What an interesting name. Barry Dort, baby.
Whose parents hated you?
Well, honestly, sus. The name is sus itself.
It's giving fake name.
It is giving fake
But
name. I agree.
if I had a fake name, would if you were to give yourself an alias, would that be the name you go for?
No. No, it is not. Absolutely isn't. Barry Dort. Girl, who?
What and why?
What and why, baby? What and why? But who knows? Who knows? He did get this interesting painting done of in honor of Wednesday for being the honor student or whatever for saving the school. But
The painting that she definitely don't want.
she definitely don't want it. And after a crazy scene of her trying to get her manuscript back with when they caught the uh statue on fire, she was still underneath it trying to find the manuscript, and then it like breaks away, the bird part flies away. It was very a lot.
She was doing the most.
It was doing the most, but she did find her manuscript. And after coming back,
Thank God. Could you imagine having to rewrite your novel?
oh, she was not. She was going to die with it. Literally going to die with it. But I do like her speech after she gets out of this and goes up there like, I'm no hero, whatever the whole speech was. Basically, I'm not a hero. And then burns the painting. Good shit. Good shit.
I would have burned the painting too.
Yeah, it wasn't giving. Honestly, it was giving
Also,
weird.
The painting seemed very much like
Propaganda.
yes, but no. Fuck. What is his name? The guy that they basically
Ooh.
wrote out.
Xavier.
Xavier. Did that not kind of look like his painting style from the first season?
You know what? I didn't think about it.
Because it kind of was to me.
I did not think about it, but you know what? You're onto something. It kind of did. That's creepy.
Which is kind of maybe part of the reason she decided, let's throw this shit in the fire.
Maybe. I didn't think about it until you just mentioned it. Maybe. Very possible, actually.
For me, it would be giving yeah, I don't know. It just PTSD.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
PTSD.
PTSD, girl. It did give something. But then we come to the conclusion of the episode here, where after all of this, Enid goes to find Wednesday to make sure she's all right because she was under fire and then did that.
And she kind of stormed. I mean, she's 16, but sometimes Wednesday acts like a petulant child.
Yes, yeah. And at 16, we probably did also.
No,
Like,
I probably did too, but like the constant storming off.
she likes to do that quite a bit. She
It's
likes to not face anything really. Unless she wants to. So if she isn't having it, bye. Deuce.
and that pretty much concludes episode.
Well, yes, but however, just to clarify, I want to talk about the scene where when Enid does find Wednesday and touches her, Wednesday goes into a vision
Mm-hmm.
of her with a bunch of crows around a gravestone, which is Enid. It has Enid's name on it. Then Enid from the grave or whatever, like, attacks her. While all of that is happening, she's seething on the ground with her mother and Enid there with her. That concludes the episode, which was crazy.
The way that they ended the first episode.
With her seizing on the ground, that's why I had to start the episode. I had to start episode 2 right there.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
It was crazy. A cliffhanger for
Now,
real.
To touch quickly on something, I have a question. Do you think they might kill Enid off?
I could see it. I mean, this could be foreshadowing it.
It's giving foreshadowing. I mean, we don't know. I feel like the last 4 episodes are going to be fast, furious, and there's going to be a lot happening in the last 4 episodes to wrap the series.
Right.
And since they're not coming back for a 3rd season, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't kill off a main character or 2.
Oh yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of death. I feel like something's going to happen where we're going to see like action take place. So like students might be in fights. Maybe Enid dies for Wednesday to try to help her.
Well, because this premonition really kind of, Wednesday herself, she kind of like took her aback.
Yeah.
And for the most part, Wednesday's premonitions have been coming true. So I'm a little worried about a possible axing.
I do think we're going to have battles. There's going to be something happening. And we already know that like we have Enid in this mix now. We got Bianca that's going to have a big role here.
Oh, that is a character I can't. I love Bianca as a character.
I do too. I really want her to
She gives me baddie energy.
Me as well. And I really want her to actually have her own, I guess, like have her moment. And I want her to join allegiances with Wednesday, Wednesday and Enid.
That is one thing I noticed. When everybody came back to Evermore, Bianca seemed like she was maybe a little bit closer to Wednesday now.
Yeah, I agree.
And so
because she did make the girls go away in the beginning. Like, she sirened them away.
Thank God for that.
So she did help Wednesday there, but we haven't seen her interact with Wednesday in the episode again since then.
I feel like... Yeah.
We will have to see moving forward.
Well, oh my God. We did it!
We did it, guys.
Let us know in the comments below, what were your standout moments of episode 1? And what do you want to see going forward with the end of the series? Like, what are you hoping for? Do you guys have any ideas in the comments? Maybe who this mysterious crow person is? Like, We want the tea, and we will be chatting in the comments. So let us know in the comments below, and
Yes.
we will be back. We will be back very, very soon with episode 2 coverage.
Yes.
Ooh,
We will.
I cannot wait because
I'm excited.
shit's about to get a little crazy.
We love crazy.
Wednesday kicked on the brakes, and
Episode 1 came in hot, so I'm excited for episode 2.
you've seen a little bit.
I've seen a little bit. I'm going to rewatch it because it was so late, but I have seen a little bit. I have. It was like 1:30.
1:30 a.m. I was up till 4. Now, I will probably have to rewatch them because I'm sure I missed something in the middle of the night.
You will.
But we will be back very soon. Stick to our socials to find out when we will be live with episode 2. And we will see you guys next time. Bye,
yes.
everyone.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Have a good day.
Why?
Or night.